Hiya. Yeah. Okay, so there was no apocalypse vlog last night. That's because I had a lot of homework. One episode of AV this week. I'm gonna upload that laterly. 2 episodes of a race next week. And probably a sketch or something. Perhaps the camera levels tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll discuss that laterly. Spartacus is intense. Everything is coming down to an epic and climactic season finale. Everyone's gonna die. And it will be glorious. Okay, so I forgot to render, export, upload, publish stuff. The apocalypse vlog, and I'm really sorry. I got caught up on Spartacus heavily. I watched like 3 episodes a day, and it was so good. The ending of season 1 is amazing. Season 2 I'm gonna buy soon. Maybe from Hastings.com. Maybe just from Hastings. I don't know. I watched like a behind the scenes featurette on like the green screening and the effects and stuff, and I really want to use it as like a kind of a source, I guess, for Red and Gray, which I'm so psyched for. I kind of want the main character is gonna be me, because all the characters are me. You know, low budget filmmaking. Anyway, the main character is me, but there's like a secondary main character, kind of, which is a really weird way to put it. But he's kind of the driving force behind the main character, and I want him to wear a mask and wear like a special like warrior looking thing. So I have this blanket deal, which can easily be transformed into like a robe, and then I have a black hoodie that I would have on under it, and then like one arm would be sleeved in black, the other one would just be bare, and then I would have like a hood up, and then I need to find some sort of mask. But I'm planning on him having both a kind of a gladiatorial look, like Spartacus, Gladiator, but also maybe a hint of William Wallace from Braveheart in the costume. I don't know. Also, I was experimenting with this strobe light thing that I have on my phone, and I think it could look really good. I don't know how it would look in the black and white, which is the overall plan. But yeah. Also, due to YouTube's like 15-minute time limit on uploads, I'm going to upload it as a mini-series that is connected as a movie. And I also want to find like a sub-name for it, because I almost want to do a Red and Gray, or Gray and Red, installment like every summer, because the ideas are so good, and it's not something that would just be a one and done thing. Anything I do, I never want it to end, really, so everything I do is going to have a sequel, and I'm going to do my best to make the sequel just as good, maybe even better than the original. So look forward to that. What else? Yeah. Doing a lot of drawing, and that's pretty awesome. Doing a lot of drawing. Pretty awesome. But my comic thing is getting really good. I'm about 30 pages into it, and I want to have it finished by the end of the month, which is in like a little over a week, and I have 30 pages to go, but I kind of figured out like a schedule, sort of, like a number of pages I would need to draw each day to finish it by then, which I can easily do. It's just sitting down and doing it, which is my problem with like writing. Huge amount of ideas for it, and I can write very well, very eloquently, but I'm so like energetic. I don't want to be sitting down, and I can't. I mean, I can write while I walk, but it's not legible. Me writing while I'm sitting is not legible, but it's a lot worse if I'm moving around. Typing, I can kind of do that. I have an app on my phone, so I might start like a kind of a side writing project on there, on here. That you, I don't. So yeah, I'm so psyched for gray and red. It's gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna have a green screen over this entire wall, and have like a big open space. I have enough space to where the camera is like back here, and you can see like the whole green screen. Probably a lot closer, like maybe right there. And then I can kind of stand here, and then I'm far enough away that I won't like have a shadow. Because if you have a shadow on a green screen, it glitches out on you, and it makes me want to cry. Ugh. I'm so psyched. I want a movie career so bad. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I also, a long time ago, in my original Super Bowl parody, which was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or something, I had a little trailer, The Legend of Spartacus. And he was like, the name was kind of derived of Spartacus and something else. I don't know, just the SP was really the only part that even came from that name. But I almost want to do that movie now. I am Sparganon. It was so funny. I think I wore this as a robe in the trailer of that too. That was awesome. I punched Randy in the face, and I had a ruler that I used as a knife, which is what I'm going to be using in any of the movies that I can possibly get away with it. Red and gray and red, whatever. None of the things are going to be the right color that they would be in the real world. I'm going to try to make them look as good as they possibly can, but the knives are going to be like plastic knives. The swords are going to be rulers and yardsticks. Guns are going to be red, but they're not going to look red if everything's in black and white. That's the good part about that. It's also the green screen, because you're going to get like chroma key around you, and I want it to look really perfect and really epic. So if it's like black and white, you won't notice the green outline because it won't be green, and I mean, you won't be able to tell really. But Legend of Sparkanayan, so funny. I guess I would kind of go for a Spartacus type thing. I'm like a gladiator, and then I want to leave the gladiatorial blah blah, but it would be from a more comedy perspective, and also probably just because of like the way that kind of gladiator movie like feels to me, kind of like in its texture. Maybe that one I would also cut the colors on, and it would be probably sepia. I don't know how to say that word. But I think that would look really good. And then the blood would, of course, actually be red. But maybe not, because sepia would add kind of like a much darker tone to it. Maybe look a bit more realistic. More gritty. I don't know, man. I'm excited. Okay, so one thing I believe in is source material. And, like, you're not copying. You're just looking at the style and making it your own. So, like, before I do gray and red. I'm gonna watch. Use your head. Freaking. I just drew a blank. V for Vendetta. Because the story is kind of like that. And then. Probably some more Spartacus. For like the style. And. Before. Spurgeon, I would watch freaking. Meet the Spartans, or We're the Spartans, I don't remember, what it's called. The parody of 300. 300, also, probably. And then for Cayman Fam, The Nutty Professor. Because Eddie Murphy plays everyone in that movie, too. Anyway, so that's kind of a rundown of the next 20 years, except hopefully just 1.5, 2, 3, something. Good night, sleep tight, don't the fridge monsters bite. Look out for that stuff, that's gonna be awesome. All gonna be a mini-series, though. Unless I can figure out how to upload it all at once, like as one shish kebab. But I do kind of like the mini-series thing. It's all in one movie, it's just broken up into, like, 5, 6, 7 episodic parts. Anyway, I'll see you laterly. I promise Apocalypse Vlogs will be uploaded tomorrow, as well as, Cam Rambles. So,